Everyone, please drink. I was waiting for the next update on Flotsam. Here it is. Quality of Life 2.0. They've added some new languages: Ukrainian, Turkish, and Danish. They've made it so the seagulls hopefully don't become fish. It says they'll fly higher, so maybe they won't fish in the water with products. And it looks like they've added some UI updates. We've got some buttons, the birdhouse, some world icon scaling. I think I know what that is. They mean with that. There used to be a lot of negative connotations of buildings. It was full storage. It was out of resources. It was at production limits. Yeah, so there was a lot of them, but they've made it so that I guess now there's only one, or there's only one thing that says, hey, there's a problem. Check it. Check that out in a minute. Status panel to constructions. It used to be a status bar, so I'm curious what that's going to look like. New malfunction indicators for construction. That could be interesting. Might have to try and see if we can get some of those. Ignore the meowing. My cats have decided that at 1 o'clock in the morning, they want attention. I'm sorry. Let's see. Moved notifications to warning bubbles. That's interesting. Oh, and they've added bubbles, those things that pop up on the side over here. They've added them for birds leaving, birds homeless, drifters idle, and drifters life in. Added a warning to the food counter, the water counter, a warning to the assignment panel for unassigned agents. I guess now you have to give them a job. Maybe they don't default have all the jobs. We'll have to check that out in a minute. So let's load our previous game. But I do like the Pajama Llama. They make it so that unless it's a major update, you can play a saved game. I'm gonna pause this. You can play a saved game with the new updates. Now, when they went from the old sailboat to the new powered motorboat, none of those saves were workable because obviously it's a new boat. When they changed the map style to this, you can go where you want to map style. That broke the game, so obviously you had to start over for that. When they added the Seagull house, I don't have my research building yet, but when they added the Seagull house, that was a major thing, so you had to start over. When they made it wooden walkways, I really love. You obviously start over, and when they changed the research type, you used to get research points off of the so like on this island here, this town, the shack town, used to give you anywhere between 10 points of research data, and then you could just go into the research menu, which is currently grayed out because I don't have a building. You used to go in here and a screen would pop up like a UI, and you would get the option to search different things. Well, now building which I haven't done yet, so we can't see that yet, but I'm working on it. I didn't play anything recording. I was saving it so that I could fun this is. Yeah, so Cat has decided to stop at the tower. Wouldn't be so bad, except that's Zaphont's computer. I record Minecraft with him. I chat with him when he's recording Persona 4. The Golden Edition? Had that wrong title, but yeah, so we play Minecraft Hogwarts, we play Minecraft, and we play a bunch of other games together, but currently we are recording together Minecraft Hogwarts, by the Flu Network. I am soloing Flotsam. It's not his game style, and it's a solo player game. He is playing The Witcher 3, and I am voicing him on a 4. Mainly because we found out there's a lot of talking in that game, and if we don't talk over it, he gets trouble. Oh. So we talk over that. But let's see. Okay, let's see what some of these new things are. Up here in the book, you see it's got an exclamation point now. So let's see what this is. Oh. So basics, game controls, and construction. Oh, they've divided it up now. It used to be everything was here, and you had to scroll on this sidebar. Now, this is just basic information. Like the Seagulls, tells you about the Seagull house and the different roles for that. Tells you about research, that you get a research take or station, that you acquire books, which you get off the different islands. We have books. Then there's the boats, the types, salvage boat and fishing boat. There is a building icon. Okay, so that meant down. Drifter needs. Like any kind of survival game, hungry, they get thirsty, and they need to rest. The Red Cross, obviously, is health. And then across the top, we have game controls, which is WASD, arrow key, mouse wheel. You can use Q and E to zoom in and out, that kind of thing. Then we have the different construction. We have passive producers, which is like our drying racks. That's probably the only one there is. So as long as there's wet wood, the drifters will put it on the drying rack. They'll dry the wood, they'll take it off the rack, and they'll put it in a storage or use it for construction or firewood or rope or, walkways, whatever. Then we have fuel. Requirements. There. You make fuel in a wood workshop. And then we have production limits. This is a panel that's right here. So that you pop this up, tell it how much you want, and when it hits that limit, now here's the thing. Okay, so say I set it to make 30 firewood. Okay, this storage container right here will hold 20. Well, they changed that a little bit. That's cool. So this one right here will hold 20. A workshop output will hold 5. So what they'll do is this will hold 20 and this will hold 5. So they'll never actually make 30 unless I have a second source set to hold firewood. So that when this is full and this is full, it'll stop. Okay? Now if I tell it make 20 wood, this is firewood, it'll get full of firewood at 20. This will make the export full, 5, and then he'll say, okay, do I need more? Now, this desalinator and the different forms of cooking food use wood, firewood. So, if I never make a bigger firewood storage, this guy will always be, as this guy will take firewood, guys will take firewood, and this guy will constantly be trying to fill this up while all these other things are. So I usually like to get a large storage, holds 120, and fill it. And that way, once it's full, this guy doesn't work hard. Now, getting it full takes work, and I workshops work filling it. Once it's full, one workshop can keep it maintained. And the second workshop, I have make rope and keep rope at 10 because large storage needs it, cooking things need it, the drying racks need it, fish docks need it. It's used a lot. So I try to keep 10. And I'll use a small storage for that because I don't need much. Or I'll put it in with metal resources. So there's that. Workshops. Now, this is telling you that you can auto queue things. Click on it, click the button right here. They actually should. And so this is your progress bar. So this first one, right here, right here. This one gets full, it'll go to the next. So if you decide you don't want this wood anymore, right click the wood out, piece of rope gets made, it'll make firewood. So you have to keep that in mind. If this has already started, if it's got a blue touch, can't don't want to make something, unclick this, or it will continue to try and make to fill up to quota. If you forget to change quota, then it's going to keep going. Now here's the thing about food storage. Okay, so here's that. Oh, move that anymore. Oh, I don't like that. I really like that. Maybe it's because I'm paused. Try again when they made it so I can't move. Sad. All right, so raw fish can't be eaten. Very good. Bird chow. Eaten. Okay. When you get to a seaweed island, seaweed will show up. Also non-edible now. So, cooked fish. Cooked fish is worth 1 food. That's 1 point. When they're hungry, they'll eat 1 food. Sushi is worth 1 food. Fried fish, 0.5. Fried fish I'm making here, kind of a waste, but I have to research the machines that make, or the station that make cooked fish and the sushi. Canned food you find on the islands, it's worth 1. Salad, worth 1 food. The shop that makes seaweed salad also makes bird chow. And it's not long-term possible to live off seaweed salad. Because you get the seaweed spores and the seaweed from islands. Probably. So you'll get about 15 to 20. You'll get about 15 to 20 spores, and you'll get between 5 and 12 seaweed. You build a building, food, seaweed grower. You'll plant 5 seaweed at a time, and it'll harvest 5 seaweed. You don't get doubles, you get triples, you get 1 for 1, 1 spore for 1. Chop shop. Chop shop makes seaweed salad. 1 seaweed, 1 salad. But, kicker, 1 seaweed and 1 fish will make 4 sushi. 5 was a little high, so 4. Much better food ratio. Putting in 2 food, you're getting 4 out. So much better. It's better when you've got a large boat full of drifters. I've not gone above 10 myself, but I know that have gone 20 and 30. Not personally, but they're in the Pajama Llama. And they say with the new food update that it's feasible. So I'll believe them. Okay, so used to be we got these little bubbles over the side. Told us stuff. Now they've put them up here. I like that better. At the top, not over here where I don't ever. So now we've got this right here. And it says there are drifters without a home. Obviously, I don't have houses. So, oh, that guy's shirtless. I don't remember having a shirt. And then now we have a little bubble down. Research bubble. It tells me that I don't have anyone doing research. No, I don't have research because I don't have a research station. And it doesn't really right now. It really doesn't because I don't have a research station. So whatever. Yeah. So I have no wet wood, no dry wood. I have a little bit of plastic, a little bit of metal. I have a boat. If you'll look right here, I have 2 boats, 2 moorings. My other boat. Oh yeah, it's a fishing because I can put out fishing. Buoy. Buoy. That word. That word. Okay, so right here, top right, I have 3 drifters, no houses. These aren't super cheap. A basic house is 12 wood. Currently, I have no wood. So that could be a problem. A little bit. Later on, I need metal and wood. So it doesn't get cheaper. It doesn't get cheaper. Right here, I can see my markers. I have 2 wood markers out. Got one here. Got one. By the boat. Oh no, this one's out. Ah, I see. I like that now. I like that now. Pull up one buoy marker. It outlines them. See, look. See the lines for both now. It used to didn't do that. It used to only show you the one you click. So that's good. So I'm gonna let these go. But while I figure out what I'm doing. I might have to put a swimming buoy on here. Because I don't have a fishing buoy out anymore. He gets back. Should go get me some. Have any but a wood. Don't have him. That island is done. Oh, speaking of, I finished this island in the last episode, so it currently shows nothing to be salvaged because it's complete. It's got a check mark on it. Look at the map. Flag. See that green flag right there? That tells you, hey, you've already been here. Don't come back. And done. We might, if we get head over here, water. I want the seagull. Seagulls are a godsend, but I need to research first. So, alright, so if you see this yellow arrow right here, back to your. There we go. And my fishing boat is in, going way over there to get. Can't make. It's all plastic. I really want a larger storage, but wood and rope. Holding wet wood. Firewood. Firewood off of that. This is holding my food for now. once I get some bigger storages, stop putting food, go in storages. This is only until I can get some of the cookers up. Like, I'd love to do chop suey board. Chop suey. Chop shop. I'd love to do a chop shop, but I have to have some seaweed for that. Get all of this on. Yes. I should have. I look here. I have 1 oil. I have 25 dry fish, which is 12.5 food. And I have 2 cans. So that's my 14. I have 19 water in this container. Oh, I love that there's a clock now. That is going to figure out what that is. I have 1 wet wood. Wood going. Oh, that's one. Picked it up out of the boat. It emptied out of my inventory. Going on a process. So it doesn't get counted. Timer. Oh, he's twiddling his thumbs. No dry wood for me. This right. This one. Give me some. Fill up one of these. It's crazy. Boat gets 10. But what they'll do is they'll fill up all the racks. Start stockpiling. He's gonna empty. Take 3 and he's gonna go put it over there. Oh no, he's going to sleep. He's tired. Oh no, my water guy. Out of firewood. Uh-huh. Oh. Let's up a little. Think what I. Because Flotsam's great. Love it. But once you get to kind of, okay, collect wood, collect plastic, you know, that kind of build up. Because there's only so big a place you can pull up the construction. His hand running in a. That's where I can build. All these little buildings have to be connected. And if you get too far out, you build them. They have to, like, if I brought this walkway out, it wouldn't let me do it because it has to be able to be interfaced inside the circle. So like my guys have to be able to walk on the little ledge in order for it to. So I have to make it a little bit shorter so that my guys can go in there. Egg option. Go ahead and have one. Yes, but I try to make. I tried wood prop in one area. put housing, extra storage, stuff like that. What I like to do, seagulls. I like to make seagulls just to collect wood, and I like to just to collect plastic. But there's plenty of seagulls, and they are the bomb at collecting resources. See, right now, I had seagulls. I wouldn't have to have collecting water. The seagulls would just form it. And I'd just say, okay, you get wood, you get plastic. Food, get another thing. Have to have the food. They were supposed to have made it so that these racks counted as food prep job. Okay. If I fish, 2 empty storage, product limit, I have 20. Oh, I do. 5. 2 racks. $39. Might move. I update. Break. Play the game. And you notice something breaking. Try to get a save file. Got right down bottom left. Support system. Where real easy. Nothing hard. And that just lets them give me an issue. Funniest. The little guys are working. Over here chopping. Oh, they're used to. So this guy up here could be a thing. Cutting wood. 4 of him were cutting wood. So funny. But it was distracting. And it would tie up your game. Noisy because they'd all be making cutting noise. And turned in save files. Fixed it. I don't know all the guys there. Dave, and oh, I that's awful. Brian. Brian. Can you enjoy this? Gave Judah and Brian the three dealt with the most. Not the only three, obviously. Oh, look. It's a tiny little marker. That is so tiny. But I love it because it's actually there now. It lets you know that the marker has been fully collected. Ah. Okay. So, used to be, you would get this lighting bag. Salvaging. But it never told you it was. It would just be there. Click on it, done, and you could exit. But when they did an update, all this went away. The for this and this, all that right icon pops up and it says, "Hey, move now." Love it. Okay, so houses, state drifters. Shop is done. Has been switched. That what I made. So that's volume. I will. Okay, so we're gonna go. We're gonna go get one. That's just fish right here. Meet me. Oh, and the horn for the boat. Love it. They added sounds to the boat by small update. Somebody else. Trips. Okay, so here's the chop shop. And oh my god, you can't move. Oh, sad. Okay. So here's the seaweed salad. And if you put your mouse over this, nutritional value 1. Okay? Seaweed, no nutrition. Used to have nutritional value 1, now you have to have seaweed. We don't have any seaweed. Tells you right. Bird chow. I'm not making chow right now because 15. Look, a fishing market. That is still okay. So move. Move. Salvage. Dirty water. Free. Off. Boat will carry 10. Boat. Go there. That would be. important to do, but he's getting water on the island. So I'm gonna go fish. That will fill up this. Oh, I've got 5. Leaves, oats. Oh, done. Good. Because I got close to the island. Yep. Off it. This box keeps track of. So what I'm collecting water in this episode. Come back in the next episode. We will see about getting some metal island, our search station, house, upgraded storage, and a whole things metal. Oh, good. Done with this salvage. So the boat will hold 40 water in its heart, town heart. The actual boat has 10. So we can put 4 more in here. So the boat will hold 6 until they drink it. But I'll probably end up making another little, well, you can't really, water goes in the heart or it doesn't go until you water containers. But water. So, for now, I'm going to pause and we will pick up here. Hope everybody enjoyed.